Well, hello, you better than amazing humans. Hope you guys are all having a fab day. Talking about, well, first off, day 34 of 100 Days to Greatness. Let's start there. Great day today, better than amazing. But wanted to share something about the progression of the 34 days. So 34 days right now, that means that I've created a foundation for a habit. They say that it takes roughly about 62 to 67 days for it to actually become part of you, right? They say it takes 30 days to create the pattern for the consistency where it becomes easier, but it's around 62 to 67 days where it actually like solidifies into who you are. And that's why 100 days is just, it's a good benchmark to hit. But there's something to be said about writing. Writing is expressing, right? Listening, watching positive content, personal development, training, videos, whatever that looks like. That's great. And it's great because it's entertaining and it's educational at the same time. But reading, there's something powerful about reading that I'm noticing, that I'm observing in this journey. So I'm reading The Secrets of a Millionaire Mind right now. And one of the things that it talks about is a money blueprint. And there's homework at the end of every chapter. And of course, if you're going to do the challenge, do the homework, right? So I've been doing the homework. And I've actually exposed some areas in my life that I never even thought of. Now, not surprised, but as one of my goals is to inspire one person a day to do their own challenge, to take a challenge on themselves, to write some habits down, to become consistent in them. I believe that they should involve some reading, some writing, and some listening to something that's going to help you grow. But the reading, how many people, there is a large majority of people that since high school have never read a book cover to cover. I can't remember what the percentage is, but it's high. It's like 80% or more. So there's a reason why that you see successful people read, right? Because there's something about reading where it's a little bit slower than a video. You're the one that has to process it. You're the one that has to take the information in. But if there is a book that has activity in it where you actually have to write after and reflect, man, I cannot tell you the profound awareness that you'll get from that. And I'm just so grateful. I'm so grateful that I did this challenge, because not only is it creating a framework for the rest of my life, like this isn't just 100 days and I quit. This is the igniter for the rest of my life. I wanted to go hard for 100 days so that I could start something that I can take for the rest of my life. I'll read every day. I'm going to write every day. I'm going to listen to positive content every day, right? But in writing and reading with intention, I've exposed so many blind spots in my life. And, you don't know what you don't know. And so even if you think that things are great and life is going well and you've got it, the majority of it figured out, when you start reading and writing intentionally, you realize there's a whole abyss that you don't have figured out. And it could be things that are possibly holding you back. They were definitely holding me back in certain areas. And not only that, it's allowed me to expose myself and communicate more effectively in my relationships, and especially in the ones that mean the most to me, where I've actually been able to have open dialogue about how I can work better in those relationships, and understand that there are certain areas where there were blind spots that I wasn't even aware of. So what am I saying? I'm saying that you don't know what you don't know, and that everybody has things holding them back. And the crazy part is they're not you. It's actually from when you were raised or from things that have happened to you in your past that you have taken with you, and they're just there. You don't even know that they're there. But until you start to, first off, bring intention, second off, bring information, third, bring awareness and reflection, you won't be able to expose them. But when you do, it's a key to let them go. It's a key to a catalyst for change. And man, is it amazing when you release that from you. It's like taking handcuffs off that you've had for your entire life. That opens up a door of infinite possibilities of where you can go now, right? What can you let go of so that you can learn and change and grow and think differently? When we change the way that we look at things, the things that we look at change. We know this. But pick up a book, fam. If you want to start with a great one, Speed Wealth, great book. There's another one, another great book, Never Split the Difference, Chris Voss. If you're in any type of business, it actually doesn't even matter. They say that you're in up to at least 6 negotiations every day. Could be with your child, could be with your boss, could be with your parents, could be with your partner. To understand how to approach a negotiation properly and not to manipulate, but to communicate effectively, to present yourself professionally, right? To get the what you're trying to say across, but first to hear, to seek to understand before being understood, to ask great questions so that you can truly see what a person is trying to tell you, how they feel, what do they see that you don't see, and then from there to have an open conversation where you're intentionally listening to them and where you can have healthy dialogue and communication so that you can come together on what the outcome is going to be. That's a very powerful thing, something that a lot of people have lost, and I truly believe would help so many relationships. Doesn't matter if it's just a friend or your family or your partner. But lastly, fam, again, I'm going to say it, pick up a book, do a challenge, just do something every day, even if it's just to read. Just read a page of a book every day. Imagine what that would do over the year. You know, you could read 2 books in a year. In 10 years, that's 20 books. What would 20 books do for you over the course of 10 years, right? You want to step it up a little bit, read a book a month. That's 12 books a year. It's 120 books in 10 years. Imagine, just imagine the things that you're not aware of that could be exposed, that could change for you, what that could do for your life, how that could help the people in your life, how that could help you in your life. It's just that little bit extra outside of ordinary that makes extraordinary, isn't it? Sure is. And listen, if you want to attract amazing things in your life, then you have to do amazing things in your life, and you will attract that. And when you do, it'll be a fairy tale in all areas. And for once, you'll actually see that it was worth it. It was worth going through that change. It was worth putting the work in. It was worth being vulnerable with yourself and honest with yourself, saying, hey, listen, I don't know everything. I don't know what I don't know. And I know I have things that need to change. And I'm willing to explore that, to expose that, and to make the change. Have a better and amazing night, fam. You're all absolutely wonderful human beings. Thanks for checking along the journey, checking in, watching this. I know there's a few of you that have messaged me and share your thoughts and feelings. I hope that you're not messaging me without taking action. That would be an absolute shame and a disservice to yourself. But beyond all that, keep smiling, keep pushing forward. We'll see you guys on the next video. Ciao.